Today for the Bitcoin price with DaVinci J15, we are going to talk about Bitcoin because right now there are dangerous warning signs unfolding for the Bitcoin price right now. We are going to talk about that. We are going to talk about what specific levels Bitcoin has to hold right now to remain bullish, to still be able to say we are going to reach our bullish price targets. We are going to mention in this video. We are going to talk about what exact price levels we have to hold. We are also going to share what is our game plan right now for Bitcoin trading wise. Obviously, I will be showing you my trades here on Bybit, $94,000 in profit, my trade over on Phoenix, but much more importantly here, what is DaVinci J15's game plan here to rule the market situation right now in this dangerous times for Bitcoin, at least in the immediate short term. We are going to talk about all of that, so make sure you watch this video until the very end, where we are going to drop all the knowledge bombs. You sit down, you scroll down, and you also smash up the like button to new all-time highs. I mean, guys, look at this here. We got 4, 5, even 6,400 likes for a few videos. This is unseen in crypto. With you, we are breaking the records. Thank you so much for that. Thank you so much for smashing up the like button, the subscription button, also the bell, and here pressing on all to get all the notifications. And with that being said, I want to come finally to the by far most important question of today. DaVinci J15, how are you doing today, my man?
In the pipe, 5 by 5. How you doing today?
Wow, I'm doing very well. We just had an amazing meetup here with amazing people. So many turned up, like we expected 8, more than 50 came. It was just beautiful to meet you guys. It's very nice to get in touch, and I would love to meet all of you guys watching here one day. I hope it will be possible, since it is a decentralized community. It will be maybe a little bit tricky, but very looking forward to that. Let's pull up the charts, DaVinci, and let's see what is most likely here going to happen for Bitcoin in the immediate short term, because there are some warning signs, some danger signs unfolding, right? For sure.
Well, as you can see, there's a nasty M on this chart. Does not look good, right? But depending on how you want to draw where the body is and where the ending, we could say that this says pretty much finished, right? So if you draw it from the bodies of the candles where it broke out, there you go. And then they have a line up to the top, right? There you go. And then you can see, if you bring that down, yeah, it's pretty much over. Yeah, exactly. But problem is, if you move it to the wick there at the bottom, move that line to the wick, it looks like it's going to be a bigger disaster coming, right? So that would take us all the way down to 15,436. Now, if we put the volume profile on, and we see okay, that's not at the point of control, which is good. We just cannot get to, we do not want to get to the point of control, which is the red line there that you're circling. And if we do that, there's an 80% chance that we can go break to below value, which is in the shadows there, right there, below value, right? Because right now that's value. The POC, the red zone, is value, and above that is above value. And so we want to stay above value. We want to stay
we want to stay in this region here. And just to mention it, everyone who cannot see it, 15,376 is actually the level we want to hold right now, because in case we are going to break it, just as you said, probability point of view, 80% likelihood that we are actually going all the way down here to the $14,800 level. And I want to tell you, on my most recent trade, I would be liquidated over there, which is fine for me because I just went in with 1/6 of the profits of only one single trade. Of course, a much lower portion here of my trading portfolio even. So this would be fine. I just want to make sure that every one of you, if you are in a trade right now, that if you have your stop loss somewhere or your liquidation price, that you are fine in the worst case that you are being wiped out. I want to make sure now that you are so confident in your trading with all the profits we made here as an MMCrypto family, with you maybe following our course or whatever, that you don't get overconfident and that you are fine with being stopped out, because this happens every now and then. I show you my trading history with, on some accounts, basically only profits. This is not reality, not even for me. I am getting unprofitable trades, not recently, but before, every now and then, and they are going to come. So please be prepared for that, because these times are going to come, and we don't want to get overconfident here. Yes, DaVinci. So please continue.
Yes. So we've got a bounce here off that green line, and we
go to the 1 hourly.
and see. Yep, go ahead and see if we can actually. There's nothing. Yeah, that's we got a little bit of a bounce, but we got to keep going. We have to bounce here, and start making a new high. We have to continue above, at least break above. Of this level right there, which is the 16,300 level, to really to break this this downtrend, and then of course obviously the 16,500 level as well.
So we have one level. I just wanted to go back. There is another level we mentioned before, Da Vinci, and this one was this low we actually created on the 4-hourly candles. So in case Bitcoin, let me zoom in again, reaches this level, we have a high likelihood of not only retesting here below value at 14,800 as you said, no, then we have to hold the previous low at 14,300. I'm not saying that we are going there, but of course we want to hold the previous low, because this was my own premise. I was staying bullish the whole time since we are creating lower lows. This was the higher lows. This was the reason why I remained bullish since 7,000 basically. We have to hold this specific level, and as long as we are not reaching this level, of course, it is a very high likelihood. But once we reach it, 14,800 could be around the corner, right?
Exactly. And hopefully we don't do that, because then it's not that far to go all the way down and break the $14,317 level, which would bring us down to newer lows.
Hopefully not, because no one wants this bull trend to be over. But obviously, this is what I'm saying all the time. A correction is inevitable. The only question is, when is it going to happen? But as long as we are not creating a lower low for Bitcoin, I will always remain bullish, and the same for Da Vinci, because the trend is your friend until the end. But this is the thing, until the end. And as long as we are not breaking this trend, this bullish trend here on the structure for Bitcoin, we would still be looking out for our next price targets. Let me just quickly remind the people here on our price targets. Actually, we mentioned before, which one was it, Da Vinci, again? Let me pull out maybe also the Fibonacci. It was, I think we took this one here, right?
Yes, exactly.
Oops,
if you do the retrace, the extensions, Fibonacci.
Yeah, I tried to make it as, now I have it. I tried to make it as accurate as possible. And then you can see we basically have the 3x at the incredible 17,800. I was quoting before also the 7,200/17,400 US dollar level. But of course, this would be really like the most bullish price target you could pull up, because basically afterwards there's only the all-time high. But why we are putting out a video with this title here, with these warning signs, with these danger signs, it's just because I want to make you aware. We made amazing profits here. Just expect it to be over, at least here for a retracement here at any point of time, since we already hit 6-7 price targets before. Yes, Da Vinci, anything else?
I'm noticing on a daily, if you zoom in on these 3 candles there, right, just keep zooming in.
The last 3?
The last 3 candles.
Let me auto scale.
Right, and you see those 3 candles, that's called an empire. It's not a very good sign. It's also fractal. It's not a good bullish sign at all. But it hasn't. The last candle hasn't closed, so it's not the game over yet. But and then you have to see whether or not the 4th candle, which will be tomorrow, if it breaks below the bottom of that the previous candle, that's it. You can pretty much say lights out.
Okay, lights out, all out. Let's hope this not to happen. This is the Saturday candle here. Saturday and Sunday, usually days which are not that relevant for the Bitcoin price, since weekend price action is usually not considered to be relevant. Right now, you're considering this fractal pattern. They might get more relevant as we actually want them to be. So let's wait here for the daily candle on Saturday, and also for the one on Sunday, to see here that we are closing above these levels. In case this happens, we can remain even more here on the bullish side. When we are breaking down, we have to get very, very cautious here. And just as a quick ending note, I wanted to tell everyone, this so far is not a blow off top. I am not saying, and Da Vinci, I think you are also not saying it, so far this is not a blow off top. But at one specific point of time, whether it's this week, in 1 week, in 2 weeks, we might see the blow off top here on the weekly candles here. Something like this might be, of course, the biggest warning sign to say, well, now we are starting to shake out the weak hands. So far, we are not seeing it. It doesn't mean that it is not going to come, but looking at the volume structure here, at least it is possible that we have some more upside here on the weekly candles. One last thing, Da Vinci, and I know you are also taking an eye on this one. Let me diminish the volume. Is this orange line? It is the 21-week EMA. at any point of time, once this massive retracement comes, I think you are expecting the same. We might get a retracement and a bounce at this specific line, right?
Exactly, and I'm looking forward to that, because then that's where we're going to hit the buy button really hard.
Yes, of course. And just for everyone who is joining in, let me log scale this. You can see here in 2017 we had basically 7 perfect bounces there. So if this should be a structural bull market with a very similar behavior, at least from the last basically 11 years, we could expect here a massive bounce. The reason why I was so bullish here over there in September is because we basically had 3 weekly candles perfectly bouncing from there. So I agree with you. I think this is a very likely scenario. Obviously, everyone also follows here the trades of Da Vinci, of me. If you want to follow Da Vinci's trades, I will tell you exactly where to get them. And my trades here are over on Bybit and Phemex. You can see here the Bybit one is open, not for so long anymore. I am going to take more profits here. I already took $45,000 in profits. This one is $94,000. My entry price right here, and the one on Phemex is actually this trade here. I opened at $9,400, $145,000 in profit at an incredibly high funding rate, guys. Please don't make these long-term trades on leverage platforms. They are not made for this. And of course, I have my other trade I opened just 2 days ago or so over here on Phemex, which you can see at a quantity of $750,000. And I want to tell you guys, it is possible that I am getting liquidated here. I am prepared for this scenario to come. And even though this is coming, I am fine with that. This is why you should not get too overconfident, and why you should always be able, this is a quote from this man, to be able to come back tomorrow once the trade goes against you. You always want to make sure that you are able to do that. So here you can see my other trade, approximately $20,000 in profits. You know if you are standing on the sidelines or not. Make sure you take advantage of the $610 bonus, clicking this link, getting your own account. You have to be an experienced trader. If you are not, stay away from this trading. Just buy and hold, dollar cost average. But yes, click the link and you can get $610 bonus for free after your initial deposit. But if you want to know Da Vinci J15's trades, well, you can get them easily here with clicking the link in the pinned comment for www.pandoraswallet.com. And then you can, starting already at the monthly subscription here, if you select this one out by clicking on subscribe now, you press the link, scroll down, press subscribe now, you get redirected here, and all you have to do, it takes 20 seconds, put in your name, your last name, email address, password, that's it. And you can get, with 1 month subscription already, access to your private Telegram group. And I can see people flooding the group. Da Vinci J15 is sharing his trades over there and everything else, so make sure you take advantage of that. And I want to know from you, Da Vinci, do you have anything to add to that?
Yeah, it's I think you've covered everything, right? Just subscribe, and you'll be part of the group, right? You just have to put in your Telegram ID, and then we have a bot that brings you into the group. So yeah, it's cool.
Amazing. So thank you so much for that, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Let's see here if these danger signs which are unfolding are actually solidifying. Let's hope not. Of course, we have these other price targets to the upside already. Make sure you smash up the like button. I truly appreciate you guys making us the most viewed crypto channel recently, not of all time, but recently we are. So thank you so much for that. Thank you so much for all the likes, for creating noise for the algorithm, sharing the video with your friends. And with that being said, before I'm wrapping it up for today, Da Vinci, you have the last word. Any last words to share?
Always play from a position of strength and don't get wrecked.
Do not get wrecked, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see each other very soon at the next one of MMCrypto. And as always, guys, click the MMCrypto subscription box, but more importantly, the Da Vinci J15 subscription box, which is popping up over there, and also the Bybit tutorial, it's popping up somewhere here. And as always, guys, bye-bye.